Hi, my name is Nex, and this is my first video, probably. I want to talk about a phenomenon that happens when you are an empath and you're watching any type of audio-visual media, being it TV show, anime, movie, whatever. I'm very empathetic, and I seem to have a very good skill at imitating what I'm seeing, like catching on small details from the person or the character in this case and replicate them as best as I can in real life. As cool as this sounds, sometimes it can be kind of tough, and I'm gonna give you a small example. Right now I'm watching You. I love the writing of You. I love the way it's structured. I love the way it's edited, for sure. And there's a lot of small things that I love, especially about Joe, that make it kind of weird to watch this series if you're someone as empathetic as I am, because I constantly have to remind myself me and Joe are completely different. Joe doesn't even exist. Because what will happen is, imagine, I don't know if you've seen You, but I can give you a small rundown. Basically, without spoilers, the main character is Joe Goldberg. He is a very traumatized man and ends up killing a lot of people in the name of love and protecting, and he doesn't want to do what he wants to do, and then it's a big journey of self-discovery, and you're on the villain side, so that's also awesome writing, because you're constantly like, okay, I'm rooting for this guy, but I know this guy deserves everything the world has of worst to give him. Also, if my English is not perfect, it's because I'm Portuguese. I might do a lot of grammar mistakes, but yeah, I'm doing my best. So basically, going back to what I was saying, Joe has a very specific way of talking.
I've always believed in the one, that there's someone out there for me.
And the series revolves a lot around the fact that he thinks a lot, which is something that I can relate to. I overthink too much. They made something awesome in the series, that is, they record Joe talking to someone, and then they will record him like poker face, silent, not saying anything, and on the edit they will put a voiceover of what Joe is thinking at that exact moment. And that is very, very cool. And the problem with me watching the series is I get too deep inside the story. And then when I come back to the real world, like my girlfriend talks to me or something, I'm not myself. I'm not myself. I'm like Joe at that moment. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking loud inside my head. I'm like freaking out a little bit, you know? And a lot of times if there is drama and stalking, because he's a big stalker, it's one of his main features. He's a killer and a stalker. I can start thinking as a stalker. I'm not stalking anyone, but I can start thinking as one, because I really can put myself on those shoes that he's wearing. I love this about myself. I really like it, but a lot of times it's just bad. It's just like unnecessary, you know? I wish I could control it better, and I am doing a good job at controlling it better. But You, especially, and Joe, it's really hard for me, because I really love what they did with him. I love the voiceover. I think the main actor did a great job at delivering the voice line.
Hello, You? It's almost like you're flirting with me.
I believe there's more people like me that are extremely empathetic, and they can not only put themselves on other people's shoes, but momentaneously become that person and suffer what that person is suffering. And that is really not good. We need to find a way to create a barrier between us and everyone else, because otherwise you're just gonna suffer a lot. And that happened to me. That happened to me for a lot of years. It still happens, because sometimes I can't control it, as I was saying. Probably next video I'm going to share a little bit more of my likes and stuff like that, so you can know me a little bit better. This was a weird one still. It was really just to keep myself going. Thank you so much for watching. We see ourselves on the next one. See ya.